Hello, everyone. This is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today, I wanted to chat with you guys about why I think Americans are in more debt than ever. Let's get started and talk about it. Let's go back to 2020. Americans were saving a lot and they were also paying off a lot of their debt. Right now, many Americans are in a lot of debt. And I'm going to tell you what I think the two reasons for that. And then I'm also going to tell you what I think would be something good that they can do about it. Now, you guys know it is all about personal finance. Everybody has to find something that works for them and their family. So, why do I think it's happening? Number one, rents, for example, have gone up about 30% in the last year, but even home prices are high. And now interest rates are going up. So you put those two things together, that means higher house payments. And it's a big ticket item. So a house, if you're spending $250,000, $300,000 on a home that maybe 10 years ago you might have been able to buy for 150, that right there puts a lot of debt on you, which means if you're only making say 4,000 a month and your house payment is 2,000, that right there is going to, really be a budget buster in my book. Also, vehicles. I was reading that vehicles, the price of them have gone up over 40%. You guys know we had to buy a new to us vehicle. And if we would have purchased a brand new one, it would have been over $40,000. That's by the time you get it. Now, you may see it on the floor and maybe it says 30,000, but that's without anything inside the car. And so you may be surprised, what price you see listed is not the price that you're going to go home with. Let me just say that. It is not unusual right now for people to have car payments that are $1,000 a month. So if you're looking at a $2,000 mortgage a month or payment, you're looking at $1,000 car payment. And if you have college loans on top of that, that is a lot. You're not left with a lot. The other thing is that people's everyday expenses have gone up. So you may have be spending more for gas, you may be spending more for food and all of that, clothing, the price of goods and all of that have gone up. And so let's say you used to spend $400 for your family for groceries. Maybe with increased prices you're now spending 500. That extra 100 could have been money that you were paying towards debt or saving, and now you're not doing that. So I think the big expenses, the big ticket items, and what I call death by 1,000 cuts. And what I think is also happening is that many Americans are out spending like they normally would. Their wages haven't kept up with inflation. And so they're out just spending and going out to eat. They're not either trying to make more money by picking up side income, not saying everyone, I'm saying many folks. And also, they're spending normally. To me, if let's say you've got your regular budget and you've noticed some of your bills have increased, you either have to figure out, okay, what can I cut from my budget so that I'm not going over a certain amount so I'm able to save? Or is it time to either find a new job or do side hustles so that I don't end up in debt? This is my opinion. You guys know I'm not an expert. Please always do your own research. I'm not a financial analyst. I'm just talking from my own experience. But once you get yourself into debt, just like gaining weight, right? Once you start digging your hole and you start falling into that hole with more and more debt, it is tough to dig your way out of it. And so I just know that many folks enjoy comfort and they enjoy things. And I totally get that. I mean, who wants to just not spend any money and have anything to look forward to? I totally understand people may want to go treat themselves. But if your prices of items have increased and all of your bills have gone up from house payment or rent, from, car costs, car payment, possibly health costs, all of that stuff's gone up. In my opinion, you either have to figure out what you can cut from your budget or how can you make more money, or like I always say, the marriage of both of them. Otherwise, you're going to end up not saving. And when you start having these emergencies come up, even small emergencies, you may not even have money to take care of it, which means you end up putting it on the credit card, Also, credit card interest rates have gone up. So I really feel led to encourage people to do whatever they can, whether it's, get a new job, pick up extra side hustles, cut your spending, figure out a way in your life, something that works for you so that you can stay as debt free as possible because it will give you a lot of freedom. That being said, you guys know a while ago I did a interview with Jan from New York City Saves Money and How Debbie Saves. How Debbie Saves, she's a money coach, but she's teaching a free class about how to pay off your debt. She has way more knowledge than I do about it. I'm going to link her channel below if any of you want to join her free class and get some information from her. I think it's time that many of us take matters into our own hands so we have control over our finances now and for the future. Let me know what you guys think. Why do you think people are in more debt than ever before? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. That's all I have to say for now. And like always, I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.